let's proceed to the design screen, which is our last screen. So we'll head over to our screens folder and create a design screen.dart. We'll then create our class design screen. Then we'll set our scaffold. So in this Dart file, we're going to have two classes. But just let's walk with me and we're going to see how we're going to do that. Right now, we're just going to create a simple app bar that holds the text coding AI. And then the body will hold a column, because we're taking the scenario where if we decide to display these completions, they will be aligned vertically one by one. So that's why we're using the column. Next, before the design screen class, we're going to create another class. Remember when we were adding our packages in the beginning, we added a package called Flutter Eval. So the role of that package is to help us. The completions that are coming from OpenAI Codex are in form of code string. So we can't just inject the code string in the actual code, but we can add it in this, use this package to execute for us. It acts as a bytecode compiler and interpreter. So it will interpret this code string into actual code together with the rest of the code that we have. So we're going to use the Eval widget, which is found in the Flutter Eval package, and we're going to define a few properties that it has for all this to work. So we're going to set the asset path. This is where Eval is going to generate the compiler, and it's going to use that to interpret our code. So we're just setting for it a path. First, we just make sure we have our assets folder in our project. We'll just call it assets. Great. And then we're going to set assets and pass the file program.evc. It doesn't have to be program, but the extension should be .evc. Then we're going to add the asset folder here, just in case it needs it. So once we have set the asset path, we need to set the library. The library refers to the whole package name of where this Dart file is, the whole of it. We're just going to set it inside there. Then the package is where we're going to do most of the work. So let's just set the function to design screen dot, which is the design screen class that we created below, and the arguments will be null. So in our packages property, we'll set first the package name, which is from OpenAI, and then we're going to pass the design screen.dart file name. And then inside here, we're going to add now the class that we have below inside it. So what Eval is doing is it's already setting the actual code that we've created in form of code string, and then we're going to add now the completions or the dummy completions that we created, what we're expecting OpenAI Codex to pass to us, which will be in form of code string, then execute all of it, interpret all of it, and compile it for us. So that's what's happening here. So in the children, we're going now to set the dummy list. Remember, it's in form of a list string, but now because the whole code is in string, it will be able to execute together. But remember, if we had done it outside the eval widget, it wouldn't run because the children property is expecting an actual widget, not a code string. Awesome. So now let's set the navigator part so that we can get to the design screen by setting if the widget or screen number is equals to 3. Let's call the design screen, else you'll call the landing screen. Awesome. So we're calling design eval screen, not design screen, because the design screen is already inside design eval screen. Okay, so if we try and execute and run that, we'll be on playground completion. So we have an error. Okay, that's a bug for us. So we have that, and this is why we created the design screen outside first, because now when it's inside, it can be quite difficult to debug. But the package, we had set the package wrongly. We had added together with the packages, so it's supposed to just pick OpenAI Codex. So that's the one mistake. So if we try again, awesome, we're now able to see the code completions, but not in form of code string, but the actual widgets. So that's the purpose of the design screen.